Would you like to see what I'm slow stitching?
What have you got?
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, it's not
crazy. It's not
whimsical.
whimsical.
Right,
This
okay.
is actually very practical.
Oh.
It's slow stitch, and they're just little paper clips, just as we call them embellishments. So it's just to make little journals look pretty. So
what does the paperclip do?
Oh, you paper clip it on. Say if you've got a notebook, you like think of it as a notebook, not a journal. You love a notebook,
Right.
so you would
Clip it on.
well, you but not you. I don't know. What a lovely addition to my journal. And then it can just tuck things in. Oh, just very simple. And some are using scraps, some are using bigger pieces of fabric. Yeah, just keeping it simple really. I'll show you. Let me show you how I do them. Oh, pour myself out a little cup of tea as well. A little owl teapot, such a good little pourer. Oh, there he is. Doesn't, oh, just one drip. That's not too bad actually. Just add a bit. So, they're 2 inches by 2 inches. I've made myself like a little template here. 2 inches by 2 inches. I've got some that I've already cut out here. See, that one's already gone a bit bigger, but that's fine. So, yeah, what I do is I get 2 of those, one for the front and one for the back, and then I'm putting them on a paper clip. So let me show you how I attach those. So I'm going to get one of these little squares and just make it that little bit smaller. I'm just chopping off, what am I chopping off? Let me have a look. 1/4 of an inch. And I'm folding that over and I'm going to sandwich that leaving like a little tunnel for the, where's my pins? Yes, a little tunnel for the paper clip to go down. So I'm going to pin that. Let me show you. Here's one that I did. It's got the backing on, and I've literally opened up the paper clip a little bit, like that, and feed it into that little tunnel, for want of a better word, and then it's like that. And then just to make it a little bit more fancy, if you have the tools, don't worry if you don't, open it up, and I think these are these round nose pliers, and I just bent it slightly round, just go round like that, and then it just adds that little bit of fancy to the top. Let me show you how I make these up. At the same time I make one with the squares and one with the scraps. So there we are. Let me show you. Let me just take a breath and sip some of this tea. Oh, we're not in a rush, are we? Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's that strawberry tea. Oh, I do love it.
Make it look pretty, but you could.
Right.
It is a paperclip. You could clip notes on.
Yeah.
Shall I make you a manly one for your notebooks? Look, Ben.
Yeah.
I've got some tweed.
You think I want some tweed on my notebook?
I think so. I'm going to make you one.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's going to be practical and less whimsical.
It's not going to be whimsical. It's going
No.
to be classic.
I don't think tweed and whimsical can be used
No,
together.
no. Gentleman's club.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
Ooh.
Does it make the camera go fuzzy?
No, that looks okay.
Right.
So I'm going to take, now you can do some rough measurements if you like, but I'm just going to snip the first square a little bit smaller than the 2 inches. There we are. Oh, I haven't got anything left from this one because I put my leftovers on this one, but that's fine. And then I simply pop that on there, and I'm going to, I've got my gorgeous silk here. It's lovely. Use what thread you have. I quite like the mustard up against the blue. Oh, interesting. The sewing on the denim is in that mustardy colour. Oh, how interesting. Yeah, I wonder if the Levi jeans have that on as well. That's interesting. And then I'm going to slow stitch. Now, let me show you how I start off. Pull the needle, you can use a knot. This is how I do it. I pull it till it's nearly all the way through. Then I go down again, not through the same hole. And then pull it. Yeah, that's tight. Then come up again. Let's pull it. Yeah, that's tight on now. And all I'm going to do is go, oh, let's take that one off to start with. Hold on. We're going to go round this one first before we add the next square. So you can see how relaxing this is. I'm doing this to relax. Just simply going round these squares, first with the colour and then with gold. Yeah. Slow stitching, so simple stitches, harder stitches if you know them. They don't all have to be the same size. And literally, can you see how therapeutic this is? I'm literally just going to go round and round. There we are. Now it's time to put the little square on. And now when I come to do it, what I do, so the stitching that I've done shows, this is when I trim it a bit. So I got the rough size. And I'm just trimming it now, so all my lovely stitches show, and that's how I'm going to build up the layers. And then just come up through and simply I'm going to sew round this one now. Let me see, how many squares have I put on these? So I've got the base, that one. That's the one I'm sewing on now. So I need another 1, 2, 3, another 3. Shall we snip those? No, let's do it as we go along, shall we? So that's it. That's why this is here, because when I have one that is just full of scraps and sewn any which way, so that's what I'm building up a base, and I put the scraps on there. On this one, just again, it's easy in and out stitches. Let's cut the next layer. You can see that this is just so relaxing. So relaxing. No pressure. And it's we are getting an end result really, aren't we? But it's just simple, simple round and round really. So I'm putting it down here, making sure my stitches show, cutting that into a square. I'm just going to rip down here and let's see, fit this on. Yeah, where are my stitches? I can still see my lovely stitches. Snip that down there. I'm doing that because I like the raw edges. And not much waste today, is there? To go on that one, but don't worry, I've got a pile of scraps left over from all the other ones that I'd be sewing on there. Here we are. Let's add that, and it feels quite substantial now actually. There we are. So I can keep seeing my rows of stitches and come up through all that fabric again. It's like we're quilting it really. And we'll sew this one on. It's the sort of thing you can travel with, sit with the family on your own, or sit with family, or meditate on your own. Yeah, it's just taking in deep breaths. Oh, lovely. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. The spoon I've got today, 2000. That doesn't seem that long ago really, does it? I remember Sam was young. Oh, goodness me, that was a souvenir spoon. What did that come with? Did that come with tea? Who remembers those souvenir, the British contingency here, who remembers those souvenir spoons? They were given away with something. Oh, it might say on it. Does it say? Oh no, it just says half the price. Oh, which is a make of, cutlery. Interesting. Oh, I can't tell you how relaxing this is. It's just as relaxing doing the rhythm of going round the squares as it is the random stitches on the scrappy one. Have you a favourite? Which do you prefer, the scrappy one or the squares? Have any of you got any slow stitch projects on the go at the moment? Actually, when I get to this stage, I can use the scrips and scraps on the desk on here. So let's try this little scrap, bringing the background back in. Just placing it there and snipping it so I can still see those stitches. There. I will sew round there, and then let's find a middle, shall we? I think it would be nice to have this as a middle. I'll do some stitches on here first, come up through here. Yes, we just need the smallest of scraps for the centre. Let's cut a tiny little bit here, just so the stitches show. Yes, just a tiny little frayed scrap. Come up through, and I'm going to put, I have been putting 3 stitches over this tiny little bit here. Very relaxing. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. That's wonderful. And then I just go in like that into the bag. That just finishes it off there, and snip that. There we are, that's ready for the paper clip. Actually, that is ready for the gold. I'm going to add that little bit of gold now. Just sat with this on my lap, having my breakfast actually. Some crumpets and got my coffee. We're just back from the park, aren't we, Freddie? Gonna sit gently and add that gold. That's always a joy. Just simple stitches. So handy to have everything just so you can be on the go, whether it's to the lounge or family in the garden. Here's my bend challenge one. I've got the back, and I'm wondering whether this dotty part of this fabric would make a good place for the paper clip. Let's have a look. That's it, it's nice and thin. Let's make it just that little bit shorter than the fabric itself and piece that in between, just like we did before, but I'm just going over it again. There we are, leaving the little, and pop that on top. Oh, wonderful.
What have you made me?
I've made you a paperclip. As
Ooh.
yeah, and you can see how practical it is.
I
Yeah?
like how you've got it pinned onto a shopping list.
I have the shopping list. Yeah.
What have we got on there? Chocolate for mum.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's important,
okay.
little notes like that, and you
Yes.
need a paperclip.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you clip it inside.
Or outside, yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Thank you.
And I've seen that you've made it nice and manly. Nice.
I have.
Yeah. Nice. Shopping list.
There you
So
go.
I will get you chocolate as well then.
Thanks.
This is. I take it this is the most important bit here.
It is Friday, please.
Friday.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Thank you.
Oh, pleasure.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's been, I just can't stop making these little squares, and the little scrappy ones too. Yes, I've just been sewing away. Actually, the little scrappy ones are good because you literally can come in with stitches anywhere, really. Oh, lovely. Well, it got me thinking because I received they're little art cards, they call them twinches, 2 inches by 2 inches. And these are from Beth. I've got a cat one and a dog one. Oh, let me put them here in my little mushroom. And that got me thinking. I think I've done it before, but thinking I'll make some out of fabric. Oh, that's what got me started. So thank you, Beth. Achievement, says the cat, and courage, says the dog. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tidying Flo's desk here. Thank you so much, Beth. That's lovely. Oh, shall we, while we're together, light a little candle? It's just so we can think about ourselves and think about other people. Just approach the candle in a way that just feels comfortable for you. Here it is. Look, little Freddie sleeping away. Oh. Gathering courage. Thank you so much for joining us. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. I do hope that you get a chance to do a little creating, and sometimes if you haven't got the chance, you might be in the phase of your life that you're watching and relaxing different videos at the moment. Yes. Take good care. It's just a lot of crumbs. They're little crumbs. Do you want to eat it straight out of the bowl? You can. Just to try and get those Let's wash that out and get some more in there. All gone? Probably all gone now. Hold on, Freddie. Oh.
Freddie's woken up.
Oh. Would you like to see what I'm... No, it's all about me, not
Yeah.
Freddie.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, let's not look at Freddie.
Would you like to see what I'm slow stitching?
What have you got?
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, it's not a
crazy. It's not
not
whimsical.
whimsical. Right,
This is
okay.
actually very practical. You, but not you. I don't know. Would you? I don't know. Clip it on. I mean, very welcome. Oh, dear. Right. Look, let's try and keep this
Yeah.
serious, please.
Yeah.
Well, no laughter, right? Oh dear.
That's
One with the
scrappy and neat.
scraps. Yes.
They're still pretty whimsical.
Are they pretty whimsical?
And what purpose do they serve on the notebook? Just
What
to
purpose?
look good?
Oh,
or-
to look good. Oh,
I just received this from Freddie, who wants to play.
stop looking at
Okay.
Mummy.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Making
Oh,
himself
big
a bit
yawn.
hot.
Is that nice and relaxing, Mum?
Yeah, struggle is real. He's very hot as well. Are you hot? I
Oh,
know.
yeah, I'm with Mummy. Easy.
Oh, dear.
He's
He's funny.
Silly boy.
He's funny.
Doesn't want Mum to leave.
I'm not leaving.
I know. Well, you are.
Well, I am, but
But
he'll
with
be coming
Freddie.
with you, yeah.
I know.
With you or with me.
Yeah, I know.